get 3.
Going for the St. Louis now.
Oh no!
Son of a bitch.
You get your 2?
Yeah. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thotgor here, of course. And first, let me congratulate the winners of our Tier 5 Most Experience Earned contest. Yes, the winners have been chosen based on, the entries that were submitted and the highest overall base XP earned. I have sent out the emails to those who have won, the 4 of you. All of you have gotten your emails now, so you should check your email inboxes. I heard back from some of you, so once we I hear back from everyone, I'll go in, credit you your winnings, and then let you know when I do that, so that you can go ahead into the premium shop, check your gifts, and of course redeem your prize. So excellent. Thank you for everyone who did submit entries and did take part in the contest. It's so great to be able to offer just little rewards to you guys like this, just to thank you, obviously, right, for the support so far. It's just been phenomenal. I'm really enjoying it. So again, thank you very, very much, and there will be more contests coming up in the future. During this contest, one thing that came up that I never really thought of, and I should have because it was fairly obvious, kind of typical I didn't think of it because it was so obvious, was the server thing, right? I didn't want to limit people. I didn't want to say that someone from Southeast Asia server can't participate because I can't credit them gifts over on that server, or same thing for EU server, right? So I'm going to have to, our next contest here, we're going to have to take that into consideration so that we can include everyone in the chance to win, right? So I'm going to work on that. No idea when the next contest is coming out, obviously. I don't know when that's happening, but give me some time to think about that, and we'll try to get one going, and just make it more inclusive, right? Don't want to create any sort of barriers to entry for the contest, other than, right, you got to actually play ships, 1, and 2, be a subscriber. That's about it. Anyway, thanks again for everyone who participated, and again, your emails for the winners have been sent out. Check your inboxes. Be sure to respond back to me just so I know exactly what you would like, because if you recall, I was really flexible on the prizes that were given out. Then I will let you know when I credit those to the shop for you to go redeem. Now, replay we're looking at in the video we're having today is going to be short. Don't really have time to do a full video, as there's I was fairly busy today, and there's some things this evening that I want to get done. So we're just going to take a look at the maiden voyage in my Shimakaze. Yes, this is the maiden voyage of the Shimakaze. I was able to record it, find it, and actually kept it. So we're taking a look at it now. Now you can see things, aren't going so bad. No ships have been lost as of yet. My friendly Fubuki here is out in front of me. He's still hanging on, so that's great. We've managed to capture A. We also have D, which is fairly odd, because it puts us in a weird position here where now we have to take B or C, but things haven't been going too bad. I mean, I did duke it out earlier, well, not myself, but the Fubuki was out there duking it out. We know that there's an enemy destroyer in and around here somewhere, right? This Shimakaze, I mean, I really do like this destroyer, obviously. It's the culmination of the Japanese destroyers, right? It's the ultimate torpedo boat in the game. It's pretty fantastic. The captain on this Shimakaze is not retrained at all, so he's training up, so all my captain abilities are gone. What else is wrong with the ship at this point in time? I don't have all the modules bought either, kind of poor, so couldn't get all of those. The only upgrade for the Shimakaze is the torpedoes, so I don't have the torpedoes upgraded either. Once the captain is retrained, though, I am going to be I'm going to actually retrain the skills on him and get the torpedo increase speed skill, right? Drop the range, but increase the speed on them. That just seems like the thing to do. I'm going to do it on the Kagero captain as well now once that's done. Anyway, taking a few hits here, right? The detectability range on the Kagero at this point in time is 7.3. That's what mine has right now, because again, my commander is not retrained, so I don't benefit from any sort of concealment ability. On top of that, I don't have the concealment module purchased. I think I just got the torpedo modules last night for 3 million. Yes, what a deal that was. Anyway, taking a few hits, the enemy destroyer that is around me, right, he could see me, and I don't know if he sees me right now because I'm not able to see that with my commander abilities, but he saw me, and then obviously the enemy ships in the background were then easily able to start picking me off here, right, and it kind of sucks, but I'm still trying to proceed forward, hoping that things are going to go decently, right, maybe. I have about half health left, so that's not too bad. It's fairly good. I mean, the Shimakaze, it's a big destroyer, right? In terms of destroyers, it's a fairly big destroyer now. And by big, I just mean long, right? It needs to be a little longer to accommodate all those extra torpedo launchers and the weight on them and all that such. But I do find that it can take hits a little better than the Kagero, Fubuki, Hatsuharu, for example. But that is to be expected, right? Again, this is the culmination of the Japanese destroyer line, so I would expect it, and I'm actually glad to see that there. I was really, really concerned that you would get this destroyer and it would just explode at the first sight of anything. Anyway, got a few torpedo hits off at the enemy. What was that? It's a cruiser off in the distance. Maybe Nabuki. But got a few torpedo hits on him, so that's not too bad at all. The torpedoes, as I'm sure anyone who's come across a Shimakaze and has been on the receiving end of their torpedoes knows that the torpedoes on this destroyer do a whole lot of damage. Just a whole crap ton of damage. And when you take one of these torpedoes, it hurts. Hurts pretty bad. So even though I only got the 2 torpedo hits, actually I think that's a Zhao that I got those torpedo hits on now that I can see it, that brought him down a lot. He's now below half health. I didn't do all of the damage there, but contributed greatly to bringing that Zhao down below half health, which isn't too bad. Moving over here into B, you can see now, I mean, we did actually manage to cap B, which is pretty fantastic. I didn't think that was going to happen. We are losing D, though, and I mean, that's not much of a surprise, right? It was kind of crazy splitting the team up like that and going way over there and capping D. Now, saving grace of capping D, though, is that early on in the battle, we had 2 caps to the enemy's 1, right? So we were able to gain some points in that. So you can't really say that it was... Well, you can say that it wasn't the best move and that, wasn't necessarily that smart. However, in hindsight, looking at it, it really did pay off for us. And, we were able to get lucky enough, go in here, take B. Now, we can lose D. D isn't a big deal. Launching torpedoes off at this Yamato, fully hoping that my torpedoes are going to go in there and take him out, because that's sort of, one of the things on my bucket list here with the Shimakaze is to take out a full health Yamato with my torpedoes. I know that Yamato isn't full health, just practice, right? Just practice. So that is one of the things on the bucket list with the Shimakaze I need to accomplish. Anyway, torpedoes are on the way for the Yamato. Yamato isn't necessarily that dumb, right? He knows, and he knew they were coming. Well, the player knew, I should say, knew they were coming, so turned and maneuvered around it. And he easily able to dodge those 2 torps, right? So that kind of sucked. Because the captain isn't retrained on the ship, and because I don't have all of the modules purchased on the ship, the reload time is atrocious. I think it's something like a little over 2 minutes, I believe. Maybe a little less, a little more, but man, it is just terrible. And that is sort of... I do like when the Shimakaze doing the whole carpet spread of torpedoes, launching all 15 torpedoes at once and just basically, just flooding the area with torpedoes, excuse the pun, but flooding the area with torpedoes, and you're bound to get something, right? You're bound to hit a few torpedoes, you'll maybe kill something, but what I've been doing, and I've done this before, like in the Fubuki, and I've talked about it, is altering my torpedo launches, right? I'll shoot 2 at the same target and I'll hold 1 in reserve in case, or if there's a 3rd target that I want to take out. That way I have maybe 30-second wait before I can fire torpedoes again, and that's sort of what I've been experimenting with the Shimakaze, because I've seen the results of just flooding the area with torpedoes, right? I've seen those results and I know that it works. I'm just wondering if there's something a little more effective, right? If I can be a little more surgical, I guess, in these torpedo strikes. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, circling in back towards B, you can see the Yamato is not giving up. He is going to be moving, the player is going to be moving in and taking this point, right? You can see starting to cap right now. Wasn't going to have any of this. My torpedoes are almost reloaded. You can see the value of cycling through them, right? I've got one reloaded right now and a few, like 4 seconds remaining. I'll have the another tube reloading, so I'll be able to get more off this Yamato. So I'm coming in close, basically point blank range. I'm trying not to concern myself with the secondaries of the Yamato, because if I focus on those, I might freak out a little. Enemy, what is that? Enemy destroyer here pops up, and this did freak me out. So, it's an enemy Fletcher. My torpedoes go in, and they do take out the Yamato. Sorry, it's an enemy Kagero. So Yamato is gone, so I shoot 2 spreads now at the enemy Kagero. I really should have only shot 1 spread at him, and we caught a close glimpse there of a gearing, yes. So I take out the Kagero, that is fantastic. The Kagero, though, did manage to get torpedoes off. No, correction again, that was a Fubuki, yes. So the Fubuki did manage to get torpedoes off. I'm able to dodge them. This is so close, right? Man. But I'm so focused on these torpedoes that by the time I'm able to look at the gearing, it's all over. All over. Yeah. We did go on to lose that battle. Yes, we did. Anyway. That tragedy is the maiden voyage of my Shimakaze. Again, though, I really like this destroyer. Getting a lot much more used to it. You can see, right, I wasn't playing her properly. I'm in there way too close, trying to do things that maybe I should have held off on. Look at this, though. My aircraft carrier friend comes in, takes out the gearing. So there is some justice in the world. Every now and then, you can expect a little justice. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Keep in mind, check your inboxes if you received an email from me. Inform you that you've won. Just get back to me. Let me know what you would like as your prize. Hit the old like button if you liked today's video. Leave any comments you have for me in the video comment section below. Hit subscribe if you were not a subscriber. And as always, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day.